If you can play, you can play.
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 If you can run, you can run.
If you can play,
You can play.
If you can wrestle, you can wrestle.
If you can play, you can play.
if you can play,
A team should be focused on winning, obviously, and coming together as a group. It shouldn't be any distractions outside of that. Nothing outside of that really matters as long as everyone has each other's backs and is working towards a common goal. I think that's what the purpose of the team is. So.
I don't think it's right for anyone to judge anyone based on their sexual orientation, personally. And I think they have as much as a right to play as us. We don't get to judge them for who they like, what they wear, what color their skin is, or anything like that. We're just there because they can play with us.
When you're a teammate with somebody, you're like their brother. It's like the brotherhood here at Avon, and it's even a closer version of that when you're on the team. So you just really want to be supportive of somebody else, no matter what their sexual orientation is.
I mean, in any sport, especially football, it doesn't matter, like, if you're gay or straight. Like, I mean, we're all on a team we just want one goal to win a championship. So, I mean, our sexuality really doesn't matter at all. So, I mean, regardless of, like, what one of your teammates' views is, I mean, you gotta support him because, like, he wants the same thing as, like, you do. You just want a championship, and, like, at the end of the day, your teammates, your brothers, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, what they do off the court really isn't, shouldn't affect you at all. If they can play, they can play. If they can hoop or if they can play soccer, it doesn't matter what sport, as long as they're good at it. That's all that matters out in the field.
You gotta be good.
Sexual preference doesn't have an effect on skill level or talent, so why should it have an effect on the thought process of teammates?
He made the team because of his effort, his ability, his will to work, his skill, and everything like that. They deserve to play. If he's better than me, he deserves to play more than me, even if his sexual orientation is different than mine.